Hey everyone, it's Prism's Collection Corner here, and today I got another media collection update. So, a couple days ago, I went out of town to Sacramento to look for a new couch. I've moved into a new apartment, and obviously I wanted to get a couch. So I've been searching for one for the last few days, but I did end up going to a few thrift stores while doing so. And today I want to show you what I picked up. I went to one really cool thrift store. It's actually Half Price Books. I've been there multiple times, the one in Citrus Heights. But I also stopped at quite a few Goodwills and picked up a couple things. So let's go ahead and show you guys everything that I got. Beginning with the first Goodwill that I picked up stuff at. This was, I have no idea where this was. This was near a furniture store. But this is Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, the 2-disc special edition, with this photographic chronicle booklet, and this is actually really cool. So this has all these bonus features and production stuff. I'm actually pretty sure I have these, because if I pull out my copy here, this is the exact same 2-disc. So I think they're the exact same bonus features, but it does have a booklet, which is different. That one doesn't. So it was pretty cool. Got it for a good deal. Of course, the box is not in perfect condition, but when you're thrifting these, you can never really get one in perfect condition. And yeah, the disc does like to fall out for some reason. But thankfully I have a backup of that. Just trying to track where it is. There we go. Yeah, so you got all this little stuff in there. Production, diaries. I'm probably never going to read all this, but it's actually pretty cool. And, yeah. Very cool photo there. Really cool stuff. You don't get sets like these anymore. Well, at least not cheap ones. I mean, I could probably get an Arrow Video set of, say, Waterworld or Robin Hood, but, they're pretty pricey. So, oh my goodness, that disc does not want to stay put. Do I have to put them in a separate way? I wonder? Maybe that's actually it. Maybe you have to put in the disc on the bottom, and then the one on top to keep it in. I don't know. It's weird, but it's pretty cool. Okay, now that one won't go in. So you can't win either way. You have one disc flopping out, you have one disc not fitting, but whatever. I already have backups of them. I'm just trying to keep them in good shape. And there we go. Okay. So that is Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, the photographic book edition. Yeah, I picked that up at Goodwill for $5. This is a documentary film, or a documentary. This is in horrendous condition, and I'm very aware of it, but I simply didn't care, because I haven't found this on physical media, really, that often, if ever. This is The Cutting Edge, the magic of movie editing. This is a documentary I rented a streaming service for one night to watch, and then I cut the streaming service trial after that. This was pretty cool. It has Steven Spielberg in here, I believe, some other film legends. And yeah, this is in awful condition. I don't know if it'll even work, but I thought it would be pretty cool to have. It was only $2.99. That was part of the reason I got it. It was so cheap, comparatively speaking, to how much I could have paid. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but it's a pretty cool piece to have, I guess. Do need to definitely get it in better condition in the future. Then we have a Tom Hanks film. This is Forrest Gump, the widescreen special collector's edition. I picked this up at a Goodwill tonight on the way home. Yeah. So you got 2-disc here. No chapter list or anything, but that's fine. So you have the movie, of course, and then Behind the Magic. Which I have no idea what this features in terms of bonus features, but it's got a couple things. Yeah. I really wanted to get Forrest Gump on physical media, or I've been kind of wanting to. I keep seeing this set, but it keeps being in bad condition, or it's just not the right time, but I finally got it. And then I got a couple Star Trek films. So these are the ones that I got at half-price books. I also got a couple other things after that. But these Star Trek films were on the clearance section. So I only paid $3 for these. These are the 1990s Star Trek films, 1980s. I don't have all of them by any means, but I picked up 3 of them. So we got Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, the widescreen edition, with the 2-disc, obviously. Disc 1, Disc 2, and then the pamphlet, which I'm surprised was even in here. Yeah, pretty cool. So it basically comes in like it was brand new. And I haven't seen The Voyage Home yet. The only Star Trek original series films I've seen are part of the motion picture, like about 15 minutes until I got bored. And then I saw the entirety of The Final Frontier, which I actually liked. I love the artwork they did on this, the poster artwork. But yeah, you can see in here you got some chapter stuff. Yeah, you got all the usual stuff in here. So this, once again, came in really good condition. And I'm very happy that I picked this up. $3. And then you got Star Trek First Contact. This is of the reboot saga. So the films they did after the original crew. There's 2 discs in here. You got Disc 1 and Disc 2, obviously. They did have Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country. Here's the reason I didn't pick that up. It was in a white clamshell case, unlike the rest of these, and so I know I would have been kind of annoyed by that if I had all the other ones in the black cases, and then just one in a different color. It wouldn't have fit my organization feel, so I thought I'd wait. If I could get these for this cheap, I can probably find those at a Goodwill somewhere, for maybe a little bit more, but I can wait. I decided not to get that. But I did decide to get 2 other films, and one of these I'm kind of regretting, and the other one I don't know yet. First, The Rocketeer. This is a Disney 1992 film, 1991 maybe. This is kind of like a superhero with a jetpack, or I don't know what it is. It had quite an interesting production. Originally it was cut down from a PG-13 to a PG. It was meant to be the start of the trilogy. Whoops, I'll explain that in a minute. Yeah, I thought it was fine. I haven't watched it yet, but it looked interesting at least. And then this is the film that I'm not very proud of picking up, because I picked this up merely to join the club, I guess. Just out of pure curiosity. This is a film that I've seen multiple people own. Or at least I've seen videos pop up of this, like, having a good steelbook-looking version. And it's clearly got something in the pop culture. I couldn't get it. Like, I just didn't understand it, but I did try watching The Last Unicorn, the 25th Anniversary Edition DVD. I don't know what the appeal of this film is. Like, this animation, in my opinion, was terrible compared to, like, Disney. The music was way too descriptive. Like, the moon rises. The sun sets. Like, really? These are the song lyrics we're going with. I don't get the point of this. Like, this is like Blade Runner to me, where it has a place in pop culture. A lot of people talk about it, but I just don't get it. I mean, sure, I like some of the voice talents, and I liked the music, you know, how it sounded. It was a pretty looking film, but I'm like, what is this? And it's also, it bends what would be allowed in a G-rated film by having some kind of PG-13-esque animation images. It's not, like, overly inappropriate or anything like that, but it's definitely not your average Disney film. But at the same time, the writing's so generic that it feels like a Disney film. I don't get this. I'm gonna do some research on it. I highly regret paying $7 for it. I think that would have been a better Goodwill find for $2, but yeah, that's what I picked up. And that's probably going to be the last things that I pick up for quite a while, because I am needing to move in. I've already organized, but I need to get some other stuff done in my life. I'm looking for a job. So I'm not going to really be collecting and doing that kind of thing as much. Plus, I don't have the money for it. Like, I may have money for other things, but not for collecting. I've been spending way too much. And yeah, I've got some pretty good films here. But that's it for my media collection update for August 21st, 2024. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of The Last Unicorn. Quickly for my thoughts on Star Trek V. I thought it was fun. The production's interesting. What the director was going for sounds really intriguing. The final product's whatever. But that's it. Bye!